Hi, Haley. Okay, it's time for your evaluation. And this 5246-6000 chronometer. Beautiful linen dial. Got a few bits of the tarnish that these bright metal underlayment dials get when they have a nitro finish. That's what those are. They're little pecks of oxidation. It's nothing I can do about it, nothing to be done about it. Black striped non-loomed hands, non-loomed dial, very restrained. This model, of course, is the one that was the only model that Seiko ever recreated piece for piece. These were resurrected as the 4S movement in the 90s and the Alpinist. Really just a superlative, beautiful movement. These are a one-piece case. So in order for me to really look at your movement, I'd have to disassemble your case, which I don't want to do yet. There's the adjustment port, and you unscrew this little diddly, and that's a plug, and it comes out, and then that gets you right to the fine adjust on the balance. So you can adjust it after it's been assembled. Okay, your hacking is not working. There's your date, move. Okay, let's try your quick set. Okay, it is 10 a.m. Okay, here we go. Dual language. That's neat. Boy, because it wants you to wind the watch while you're setting the date forward? Boy, that's a pain in the butt. Yep, that's exactly what it wants. Geez, I have to go get mine. Is mine like that? Hang on. I'll use mine. Ignore the dust. Well, this isn't my chronometer, but this is my 5246. Hacking works on mine. Day. My crown's a lot easier to turn than yours. Your automatic winding is probably pretty gummy, and when you're turning the crown, you have to push through that. Also, you have a smaller crown, so there's less to grip. Okay, well, how about this? Okay, so we know for sure that your hacking doesn't work. That's real interesting. Let's look at the numbers. I think that's the next thing. I'll put it on the Timegrapher. Okay, it has been running for. I've had it running at full power for, well, I don't know, a while. Let's see what our numbers are. $5,200 family beats at, oh, I'm sorry, lift angle is 52, so. Oh. Hey, those are good numbers to start. That's some steady output. Do we know the servicing history on this watch? Okay, it's running in the 240s. 230s, 240s. So let's, yeah, so your watch is holding real steady in the 220s, 230s range. So there it is. There's an evaluation video for you. You know, if it wasn't for the fact that the hacking doesn't work, I might recommend that you don't necessarily need to service now just based on the numbers, but the hacking is not working. But it's up to you. You tell me if you're going to move ahead, and if so, I'll do it. Okay, thank you so very much. Let me put this down here. I like your strap, by the way.